John Wee. Hello, Retro. Wait, yeah, how are you first? Since when is this guy first? Bro, why are there like 4 endings? Wait, I forgot I have another camera. Why are there like 4 string endings? Hello? 1, 2, 3, 4. Bro, where's the one that I'm supposed to use? What went awry? Oh my, is this another? There's no way. There's another. 5 endings. Did I just randomly start cutting my yarn? What's happening? The cat girl rabbit hole continues. It does. We are all crocheting a tail today. Me and you. Sino sent me a tutorial on how to tie the yarn together. So that's what we're going to try and do today. Here's what we have so far. Here's the progress. Dude, this is like so lit. Oh my, look at the clean stitching. Oh hell yeah. They call me the crocheter. How are we all doing today on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being terrible, 10 being amazing? Hello Retro, hello Willow, hello Spooky. Answer my question immediately. I don't like doing things that I don't already know how to do. Grrr. It's too much mental energy. 6.7. Okay, KJR, that's good to hear. 15 minus 7. 8. That's pretty good, Z. What do I call you? I'll call you Falcon. It's pretty good, Falcon. 6 to 9. Okay, another stream, still no pants. Oh my gosh, bro, I'm literally wearing pants. Hello? That you can see the little like sparkly thing. This is my pants. This is literally I'm wearing pants, bro. Like look, this is my shirt, okay? Here are my pants. I am wearing pants. Hello, Buggy. How are you doing today on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being terrible, 10 being amazing, be honest? Keewi draw was Okay, Nettle, how are you doing? Most people call me Falcon. Okay. Keewi, my twin, for real. How are we doing on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being terrible, 10 being amazing, be honest? It's actually terrible, not horrible, but good try, Jace. I'm doing kind of shit, TBH. I'm doing like a 4 out of 10, maybe. Pants. Why are we putting pants in quotes, bro? They're pants. Like, I don't know what to say. Hello, Nettle. What's up, Sino? I'm eating noodles. Bro, I'm so jealous. Crocheting fursuit when? Once I finish the tail. It's next on the agenda. Keewi, why do you never wear pants? Dude, these are, I don't know what to say. These are literally pants. You can see the material. Phoenix! Oh my gosh, thank you, Phoenix. Wait, my goat just subbed. Oh my gosh, do you guys see that? That's my goat, Phoenix, in chat. Hi, Phoenix. How are you doing today on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being terrible, 10 being amazing, be honest? We all fuck with Phoenix. W Phoenix, bro. Thank you, twin. I'm doing well. That's good to hear, Nettle. Alright, nice pants, bro. What do you mean pants? Oh my gosh. Okay. I knew you had pants, but also they are not pants, but also, I don't know anymore. Okay, bro. How are you doing on a scale from 1 to 10? KJR, I'm doing a 4. OMG, my noodles were so good earlier, even though I made the eggs wrong. Hell yeah, Retro. The cook. 7 out of 10. Got a new phone? Oh, hell yeah, Phoenix. That's good to hear. W Phoenix. Exactly. W Redo Noodles. Pissing all by yourself, handsome. Kiro, like, are you on medication right now? Because if not, you should probably change that. W Phoenix. W Phoenix. Indeed. I hear foxes playing outside and they sound like someone being murdered. So I'd say my day's about a 6. Speaking of fox, did you guys see the fox girl Keewi that Phoenix drew yesterday? Or wait, it was like 2 days ago. It was so peak. I don't say W for subs, but I agree with the sentiment of W Phoenix in general. Hell yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try and tie this off. Or I could just sit here and yap the whole time and not get anything done. How does that sound? Okay, magic knot. What the fuck? Okay. So, oh, 20 days of my life I'll never get back. Here's to many more. My favorite trans lesbian who's not trans or lesbian. Thanks, I guess, Jace. I mean, thank you, I think. Gulp. Yeah, nice emoji, Kira. Can you ban yourself? Baller. Hello, Onion. How are you doing today on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being terrible, 10 being amazing? Be honest. I'm not wearing socks today, so I'm like kind of scared that I'll accidentally show my feet. Anyway. What? I'm confused. So first of all, side note, we have a minor predicament. I have like 10 different strings. Like, see this? Isn't there supposed to be 2 endings? I have like 5. Thank you for the follow, literally Kasane Teto. Did I say that correctly? Hide the grippers, bro, OMG. Okay. Got any games on your phone? Do I? Wait, let me check. That's a good question. I have Duolingo. I have chess. I have Minecraft. I have Minecraft Mobile. I have Coffee Shop Simulator. I have Clash of Clans. Okay, and then here's the good stuff. Egg Inc., Geometry Dash, and Wordscapes. Oh, yeah. And I think that's it. In terms of games, right? Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else. Oh, and I have Among Us, and I have Brawl Stars, and I have Roblox. Your yarn is fucked. Oh, good heavens. Minor predicament, siren emoji. 1v1 me in chess right now? Nah. 17 more? What do you mean 17 more? Oh my gosh, you're on a 50 stream streak. Good heavens. Wait, Kira, that's actually insane. 50 stream streak? You're more consistent than I am. It is supposed to be only 2 ends, but if there's more, it's whatever. Okay. Let me just hope that the end that I pick doesn't lead to a very quick demise. Where do I even pull it from? Oh. See, there's another one up here. Like, what is he doing up there? La 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 la. Among Us, hell yeah. 105 stream streak. Buggy, this is unreal. Wait, what? Oh my gosh. You have an app list akin to an ad prone 7-year-old. You asked, bro, I was asked to list off my games. Like, obviously I have other apps. Come on now. 1v1 me and chess.com. I'll do a chess stream soon. Okay. None of these come out easily. Alright, Sino, we have a problem. None of these come out easily. What's happening? Like, when I tug them, they're supposed to come out nicely, right? These do not. They're nice and snug in there. This one... Oh, this one kind of comes out. Not really. No, it's like getting stuck. Fuck! Only find one that comes out. Okay. This I have to really yank on it. Yep. Ew! Grr! Shouldn't it be on the outside? What's happening? How did I even manage to do this, bro? Oh my gosh. Oh. My dumbass saw the same piece that I tugged on before. Okay. How did I even get myself into this situation? Like, did I just take scissors to it and go ham? Nah, bro, I don't even have 105 poop day streak. Teehee. People who deadass want a furry of them, either DM me a pic of you with what animal you want or send it in images / fit check and DM me. Wait, this phoenix might be goated. Dude, I love when you guys try to do the ads command. It's so funny. What do I do? There should be one end inside the middle and one end on the outside. The rest are random cuts. So this one looks like the only... Wait. No. These two are coming out of the middle. So it should be one of these two. So I yank on it and I see which one's easier. Not easy at all. It feels like it's going to break. Not easy at all. Feels like it's going to break. Oh, God. It showed me... Are onions animals? No. Kill all onions. Prolapse the entire middle. Can I just like rip it open to find it? Hello? Are you there? I vote for onion side. I don't know, man. I like onions. We all fuck with onions. Put your hand in the middle section. The middle end might be buried. Just try not to knot it. Okay, we're excavating. We're going in. I'm fingering it. I don't see it. I don't see anything on this side. This feels obscene. No, this one, I don't think this is the right end. Billions must cry. Soinyin. What is a soinyin? Hello, literally, Kasane Tedo. How do I say your name, twin? La 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 la. Hello? Are you in there? I don't see anything. I might have to perform surgery. I might have to make another incision. Meow. Hello, Pond HS. How are you doing today on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being terrible, 10 being amazing, be honest. Wait. I think... Did I find it? I found it! Look at this, look at this! Wait, where did this come from? Wait. Oh my gosh, we found it. Holy W, holy W, holy W. We did it, boys. Okay, now we're ready to tie. Holy lucky, I don't know where this came from. Apparently it was there the whole time and I'm just challenged. Tedo. Onions and I don't get along. Onions started it. Yeah, what did the onions do to you, bro? You're what? You heard me, Phoenix. Pull it out, gang. Alright, I'm pulling it out. I don't know, I have a headache. I'm sorry to hear that, Pond. Me too, actually. I have a headache as well. Okay, back to the picture. So, you have a loop. A side note, I'm assuming you use this loop right here. So you put this through. You put the other string through. And then, wait, what the fuck? What? It's already moving too fast. I love the Onion, it's the only reliable news source. Why does it say you're a possible ban evader? She found the spot. Yeah, let's not say that ever again. I hate onions too. Green onions though? Wait, what? Why do we hate onions? Why do we... Hello? I love onions. The knot itself doesn't use any loops. So how do I manage this loop right here? What do I do with it? Because there's always going to be a loop on the end. Oh, I understand. I used this. I used the end. Okay, I see. Okay, make a loop. Oh, my dumbass is not doing this properly. Good heavens. Oh, and it's facing the wrong way as well. It's going like this. Oh my, we're gonna be stuck here forever. Onions have, ogres are like onions. They have layers. I mod this server under my control. You can do more stitches afterward. Yeah, okay. Oh, good heavens. So, does it matter which end is which end? You know how I have the end of the yarn here, and then I have the yarn coming from my spool, or whatever it's called? Okay, back to writing the files. Yo, Kira, what files are you writing? Do you mind elaborating on that? What do you mean, writing the files? Anyway, while my dumbass sits here for 20 minutes trying to figure out how to tie a knot, how are we all doing today? Like, give me the specific details. My day, it's been kind of ass lately. I'm so stressed. Hey Keewi, have you ever had cottage cheese with A1 steak sauce and raw onion? No, can't say that I have. Poop files. Yeah, you have fun with that, Kira. Take both yarn ends, knot them together, forget your loops. Yeah, no, I know that, but like, does it matter which end is which? I don't think it does, so I'll use this. Make a loop, and it goes over the top. And then this comes in like this, and goes in here. Gulp! Okay. Now, you, put this through here, I think. Gulp. Oh my gosh. Okay, and then you tie it like this. And you pull it tight. Okay. Okay. Now there's more? What's happening? Now this goes like this. Make a loopy loop. And then what the fuck did they just do? What? It's like step 1, draw a circle. Step 2, and then it's the Mona Lisa. Here's an onion quote that someone from my school found. The whole world is one giant onion, big and round, with one false layer after another. And if you cut through those layers of lies, there's gonna be tears. Okay. I'm feeling so tired lately, TBH. I gotta start drinking coffee. It's the only way. Type shit, Kira. We all like coffee. Me and you. I would highly recommend coffee if you feel tired. Not too much though. I have 1 cup per day. Coffee can become detrimental to your health if you have too much of it. But if you don't have too much, then it's good for you. I dislike people that spread propaganda about coffee. Keewi, you should try cottage cheese with A1 steak sauce and raw onion. No, I think I'm good, bro. I think I'm good. Today was actually really great for me. Oh, that's awesome. I told Buggy and Seal about it while we played Overwatch. There's an event I really want to art vend at, and I finally found someone to booth share with. Bro, that's awesome, Phoenix. Oh my gosh. That sounds so fun, selling art at an event. I cook de pasta. Okay. Also, someone from my school is doing... Why can't I read right now? Someone from my school is doing a presentation in my social studies with a title called The Power Ranger Files. Just do your best, and if it's done wrong, it'll come undone when you pull and you can redo it. If it's done right, it won't come undone when you pull. Okay. So what it looks like they did is they just made another normal knot. So it's like you're tying... Oh my gosh, I don't think I left myself enough yarn to work with. Ugh. What did they do on step 7? What the fuck? What? From 6 to 8, it looks like nothing changed. Gold. We all do not need coffee to function. I drink it sometimes because I like it, but I don't need to develop a dependence on it. Retro, I have coffee instead of ADHD medication because it works better for me than Strattera did, and it has less side effects than Strattera did. I feel much better on coffee, just 1 cup per day, than I do on Strattera. La 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 la. Here's what I did today. Woke up at 6 to go to school. 6! I woke up at 3. In the afternoon. Learned we had a 2-hour delay, went to sleep, woke up at 8, learned school was cancelled, went to sleep, woke up at 10, ate yogurt, hell yeah, went back to sleep, woke up at 6, ate beans, now I'm here. Sounds good. John Coffee. Hello, Mari, how are you doing today on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being terrible, 10 being amazing, be honest? La 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 la. This is awesome sauce. You're awesome sauce. Yuki, how are you doing? What is she knitting? I'm knitting a cattail. What I'm going to do is knit the base. See, this is the base. And then I'm going to weave fur into it or something similar. Just you wait. Dev? If so, cool. How would I be knitting Dev? Oh, 7 to 8, they trimmed the ends. Oh! Okay, I think I'm doing it correctly then. La 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 la. Da, 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 da. So I think they pulled the knots closer to each other. Oh, I kind of understand, I think. It's like they tied a knot over the yarn. What's up with the cuts? Oh! Oh! Is it lagging? Go! Leave a longer end for more security. Alright, sounds good. I'll leave this. This is nice and long. This is like average sized, right? Like, you would agree, right? This is plenty. Like, this is actually more than enough. And I'm sure if you have a good personality as well, like, this is way more than enough, right? Right, guys? Right? Right? John Droplet. Not so difficult, bro. It's reading chat instead of logging in. I'm not dual streaming. What if instead of rating 1 to 10, you started rating like flaccid or hard? Yeah, so can we get a ban on Mari, please? Yeah, let's ban him. Let's ban him. Keewi, would you be more intimidated by a girl with 2 swords or a girl with blonde hair? Probably 2 swords. And by probably, I mean fucking obviously. It's just trying to tie a knot from both ends so they tighten against each other. Okay, good. I think that's what I did, right? So now I should try pulling, right? I should... Oh, and it tightens. When I pull, it tightens. Is that good? Is that good? I pulled and it got tighter. I don't want to pull too much because I don't want to over tighten it. If it's anything like screwing, you know? La 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 la. Hell yeah. No, that's way giant. Yeah, no, you get me, Onion. You get me. Liar. Why do you think a blonde girl is scary? Like, genuinely. I have a lot of questions. Okay, yay! We did it! So there's gonna be an awkward piece of yarn hanging out, but that's fine. La, 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 la. How do you call a blonde but like without the blonde hair? What? A girl but instead of blonde she was brunette. What? Why was this help for sounds like the girl? 53. Ball knowledge. Didn't I add the 53 emoji? La, 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 la. I did. Who has access to it? Do you guys have access to it? La 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 da 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 da. I think it's a tier 1. What I do here, let me explain some lore. So, because I am the channel owner for Twitch, I get all of the emotes, as long as they are based on tiers. If they're accessible to everyone, for some reason I don't get them. On Discord, I mean, on Discord. Because I'm the channel owner, and I integrated my Twitch with Discord, Twitch just treats me like a tier 3 sub. So I get to use all of my emotes wherever I want, as long as they're tiered. So, because I'm selfish and I want to have like Discord Nitro light version, you know, like Twitch version, life hack version, I add all the emotes that I want to be able to use in DMs as Twitch emotes, simply so that I can use them. So of course I had to add 53 as an emote. But the reason a lot of the good ones are tiered only, like you have to spend money, be a sub, is because those are the only ones that I can use in DMs for some reason. Hell yeah. Oh my gosh. Makes me smile to see 53 in chat. One of the emotes of all time, if not the emote of all time. It's nice though. It's like having Discord Nitro, but only the stuff that I need, which is being able to send custom emotes wherever I want. La, 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 la. By the way, if you didn't know this, if you connected your Twitch account to Discord, you can use my emotes anywhere if you are a sub. And I mean anywhere, even if you don't have Nitro. I like it, it's nice. La, 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 la. Well, yo, what's the word for people with orange hair? Ginger. Okay, bro. Keewi. Yeah, okay, just go ahead and ban yourself. Keewi pay to win the Twitch chat. Yeah, pretty much. Ah! La 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 la. Selfish we. Pay to win we. La 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 la. You can forward emotes in Discord from the original server to not pay Nitro. Yeah, that's a hike though. Like forwarding them. With the Twitch thingy, with the Twitch integration, you can just send them as if you have Nitro. I really like it. It's nice for me because I don't have to pay a dime. I like slapping Discord in the face. Do, 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 do. You will not make me pay however much it is, like $5 a month, just so that I can send my beautiful emotes. Skill issue? Deadass want to use 53 in combos with friends, but I look like a niche freak. I just do it anyway, it's so funny. I guess it makes more sense for me because it's my face. Actually, yeah, you're kind of right. Because if you're not me and you just send this random ass SCP looking photo, yeah, actually that would be kind of weird. But simultaneously, it's peak. I would recommend doing it. Assert dominance. Dun, 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 dun. Falcon, I am not singing Elmo's World. I'm singing... I think it's called Remember to Forget You. I can remember to forget you by Shakira. That one. Oh, 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 oh. I can only use MO53 in your server, and my Discord and Twitch are linked. What? There's no way. I've confirmed this with other people. You can use them outside of it. Wait, is 53... Is it a tiered one? No, that doesn't make sense. I'm so confused. I'm pretty sure, like, people such as Kira have sent my Twitch emotes in DMs before, despite not having Nitro. Or am I geeked? La, 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 la. Keewi, can we get some channel point redeems? I have 10,000 and can only use them on fish. That's actually a good idea that I'll consider. I do want to add more channel point thingies. I just don't know what to do. What do you want? What do you want to get from channel points? La, la. I'll fart on stream. I'm not. Bro singing Flow from Final Fantasy. Yep, nope, I'm not singing that, Kira. I am in fact not singing that. Song request? Wait, that's such a good idea. Oh my gosh, wait, I'm doing that. I have to add a disclaimer that if I don't know the song, I'm not gonna sing it, obviously. So like, check with me before giving a song request. Shakira, Shakira. Shakira. Yes, 53 is paywalled. Okay. People such as Kira. Yeah. Yeah, you got a problem with that? Why are you... Keewi, why are you spamming channel points? What's happening? Exclamation point ass. Did someone actually do that? Wait, that might be the method. Except that I don't show my ass. I'll get like... Do you guys know that one picture of James Charles? Bro, back in like high school, for some reason I was in a friend group at one point that found that one picture of James Charles with his ass out so funny. And I saw it more times than I was comfortable with. Fit. Redeem that puts an extra orange filter on your hair. Wait, that's awesome. Wait, that's actually awesome. If I could do that, I would. Is that possible? Yo, mods, do we got any like software developers in the chat? Is that possible, be honest? If only Dev was here, he would know. La 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 la. John Ass, inventor of ass. True. That is possible. Oh, really? Chess 1v1 Keewi. That would have to be hella expensive. Yes, I'm paywalling it. Wait, wait, what was it? I was farting? What? OMG, I just got a Kalshi ad. Bro, I fucking hate Kalshi ads. The AI one? Oh my gosh. I keep getting AI ads for that stupid Kalshi app where you trade or something. It's repulsive, genuinely. I hate it so much. The AI ad is just so offensive. It's grating to listen to. 100 million and you gift a sub to me specifically, not the person who redeemed it, just to me. That's something that I've been considering. I can hook up my Twitch account, or I can set something up related to my bank where I can store my Twitch earnings and then immediately give them back, such as gifting subs. However, I don't like Twitch because they take 50% of everything. So, I don't know how I feel about that. That would be fun though. I like the idea of gifting subs to my own community, like gifting subs to you guys. I would do it already if I wasn't so lazy and didn't know how to set it up. My ass would be gifting all the time. It's probably good that I don't have it set up. I'm not very responsible when it comes to spending. Redeem for you to put on cat ears? Wait, that's a really good idea, Nettle. Wait, hold on, that's a really good idea. Okay, wait, I need to write this down. These are such good ideas. I'll write it down in Discord. Alright, so redeem, oh my gosh, there's so much stuff on my desk. Redeem for cat ears, for song requests, maybe for a chess 1v1, but that would have to be like $10 bajillion. La 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 la. Another offensive ad is a crypto retirement fund, like a retirement fund. The whole point is it will have value in the future. That's audacious. Holy moly. It's basically like, would you like to flush your life savings down the shitter? Be honest. Me want money. One of these days. Is it minus aura to gift subs to my own community? Ah, fuck it, I don't care. We are all gifting subs. La 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 la. I don't understand why I have to jump through hoops though. Why can't I just gift myself subs? Like, does Twitch hate me? Why do I have to set something up? Better yet, why don't I just like give Dev money and then make him gift subs? That's so much better. Actually, I might just do that. We all want to give Dev money. Me and you. One for hair filter. Oh, you're right. Hair filter. Oh, thank you, Sino. I see you got it. Bro is typing on stream. Yes, I am, Kira. Tomato throwing animation. Wait, that's so good. I'm gonna need help setting the tomato throwing animation up and the hair filter. I have no idea how to do any of that. La 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 da 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 da. The tomato one is so funny though. Da 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 da. If they beat you at chess, do they get their points back? Hell no, brother. Everyone is beating me at chess. Life savings is for beta males who have a skill issue anyway. Hashtag humble aura. No, they get to stay in chat. If they lose, they're banned. Those are actually pretty good stakes because there's no way somebody is losing to me in chess. Like, actually no way. La 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 la. Da, 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 da. Gifting subs next week. Kira, is that a threat? What? It's so ominous. Keewi is girl with septum piercing. Yeah? Did you know that it's not real, by the way? I don't have a septum piercing. I'm deathly afraid of needles. I just wear this fake one because I like how it looks. Get editing software and use the chroma key on the tomato video green part. Oh! As in like, oh, so Streamlabs has a functionality where if you redeem points it can just put a GIF on screen. That makes so much more sense. Okay, that's simple enough, yeah. La 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 la. Not, oh, posture check. Wait, posture check is so good, Sino. Can you add that? Like right now, I'm actually hunched over. We are all fixing our posture. Yo, you. Are you hunched over right now? Lock in, twin. Redeem where you stop what you're doing and just stare into the camera for a whole minute. That's an amazing idea, Jack. Wait, I want that one as well. Posture check. The one that turns it into one of those Instagram brain rot psychedelic attack thingies and then add it to the channel point reward. Also, we could play anti-chess against you. What's anti-chess? La 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 la. It feels weirdly parasocial. What does? A lot of streamers have redeems for stretching, posture check, drinking water, etc. Have redeems for... That's really wholesome, actually. I like that. Stretching, posture check, drinking water. That's funny, because I haven't stretched or drank water in a concerning amount of time. Gulp. My ass always forgets to drink water during the day. La, 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 la. Redeem where you let us peep the horror. What? I am Gashrimpe. What does that mean? Make something that ends the stream but is very expensive. Brother, that would have to be like actual money. I'm not ending my stream for channel points. Chat, my birthday is Friday. Everyone gift me 5 subs. Happy early birthday, Jace. What do you mean gift me 5 subs? What are you going to do with 5 of them? La, 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 la. What's up, chat? Hung up the phone with my secret family to be here. Hell yeah, dumpster fire. That's what we like to hear. How are you doing today on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being terrible, 10 being amazing? Be honest. Dude, crocheting on stream has got to be one of my favorite activities. Oh, you don't know I'm sending you the Peep the Horror clip? Good, please do. If it's funny, I'll steal it and then I'll act like it's my own joke. The whole posture check thing, I don't know, it's like take care of me. I don't know, I'm probably tripping. I think it's just wholesome. I can see how it would bridge into parasocial territory, but like, do any of you actually think that you are my caretaker and we know each other deeply? If not, I think we're good to go. I think the world could use a little bit more kindness. And that doesn't have to be parasocial. La, 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 la. A little horror peeping never hurt anybody. What are you gonna do with 5 of them? Absolutely nothing, I'm just a greedy bitch. Okay. Make a channel point reward that throws a baseball at the screen. Dude, those scare me so much. I see it as just a reminder. Like a Notes app notification, yeah. Except for the victims, but they're barely people anyway. What? Dev does? Dev does what? Kira, I forgot. Kira, I've been doing a better job today at remembering context, but to be fair, that was like... Dev does. So many things have been said in the last minute that I don't know what you're referring to. That's not my fault. Come on now. That can't be my fault. They call me the streamer. They call me the chat reader. I know you deeply, Keewi. I know you probably like knitting. That's everything I need to know. Okay. I'm doing 9. I had eye surgery today and my doctor was horrified. That's good to hear. I hope the surgery went well. Aura farming. May I inquire as to how your doctor was aura farming? T.S. Silly. Hopefully he also did the surgery. Redeem that plays a random creeper sound or... Wait, when did you send that? Where's that message? Sino, is that like a long time ago? Anyway. You know that psychological phenomenon? Or it's more like bias, where you can mention a doctor without specifying gender, and people, the majority of the time, will assume that it's male. Are you familiar with that? I learned about that in my psych class. Oh, it's right there. Oh, pinned by Sino. Oh. Redeem that plays a random creeper sound 5 to 15 minutes after the redeem. That would go so hard if I was playing Minecraft. He did a splendid job. I've been noticing it. Good job, streamer. Thank you, Kira. Memory improving. That's right, they call me the streamer. He was saying ominous shit the whole time. He said, you will feel no pain, but you will be aware. Imagine you're going into a surgery and the doctor's like, you will feel no pain, but you will be aware. You will be sentient, conscious. You will be cognizant of all my actions, but the sensations will not reach your brain. And you're just sitting on the operating table, peeing yourself. Sounds exhilarating. What was pinned before I clicked it instinctually? I don't know. Yes, I did that. I own up. Did what? Kind of like me, but I just assume every girl I follow on Twitch is trans. I'm not, in fact, trans, for those who don't know. Thank you, Kira, as she doesn't remember what I'm congratulating her for. You were congratulating me for remembering stuff more. Excuse you. You were congratulating me for knowing what people are talking about in chat. That's right. Proving my point. How dare you doubt me. La, 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 la. After I told him I wasn't an anxious person, he said, it doesn't matter if you're anxious or not. The eye is different. Oh my gosh. He was saying it completely nonchalantly too. Thank you, Sino. Remember when Kira sent the Discord command and then he pinned the command instead of the link? That's still like top 5 funny moments, bro. He pinned the exclamation point in Discord. No, that was actually frying me. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're glazing. Get over it. Such a shame not having Dev here, bro. I need to glaze him. OMG, your brain is developing. Spore evolution. Okay, bro. Ominous ass doctor. Her first brain wrinkle. Oh my god. Okay, bro. He was a Chad surgeon. Nah, the glazing is Billy Manding me. Yo, is that a gerrymandering reference? I absolutely adore Kira. Yeah, we all fuck with Kira. She needs to glaze Dev. Yes, I do. I do, in fact. We all like glazing Dev. We all like pulling up to his chat when he streams and then being an absolute creep. It's one of my favorite pastimes. Why is this loop so flaccid? Wait, what? It's like, it's massive. Ew, do you see that? Ugh. Cheering. Aw, the little Roblox guy. I'm excited to implement channel points. It's gonna be so good for the parasocial relationship because you can interact with me, right? It's like jingling keys, you know? It's like, You know those fuck-ass TikTok live things that were trending a while back where it's like, so yummy, so yummy. Gang gang, gang gang. You know those? Oh my gosh. That was actually frying me. It's like that, but less brain rot. We all pulling up for the Dev Penis stream on June 7th, 2026. Yeah, we all pulling up, me and you. Those of us who are 18 and up. Oh, ice cream so good, ice cream so good. Yum, yum, yum. Real. Is Discord doing that photo ID for real? I haven't logged in for so long. Not yet. I think they're implementing it soon. Also, mods, remind me, when they implement the ID thing, remind me to change all the 18 plus channels to age restricted, because otherwise my server could get taken down. For now, it's just not worth it. I think it's fucking stupid. But once they implement the age verification, they can take down a server for having NSFW channels, but not having age verification. Not having the built-in Discord mark as NSFW. You know what I'm talking about? Which is so stupid. I think they should leave it up to the server owner. It's actually so stupid. Me and my mods personally verify people based on their ID to confirm that they're 18 plus. We cross-check it with a selfie, which is better than what Discord does. And then also, we delete it and we never think about it ever again. Unlike Discord. Least obvious data farming scheme. It just makes me so mad that Discord is taking matters into their own hands. Like, brother, just ask nicely for my data. Just say you want my biometrics and ask me nicely and politely. Bigger weapons. NPC. Yeah. NPC streamers. Yeah. I need more bullets. Yeah, that one. Miles Morales NPC streamer. I prefer that to today's AI slop. True. Redeem, where you explain that you have no connection with your chat and explain that parasocial relations are unhealthy. That's so peak. If it does, goodbye for me. Are they implementing it in other countries aside from the United States and what was the other one? Was it like Australia or something that they already are doing it in? Keewi, do you use our IDs to buy Robux? Yes. I was glazed dev like a dozen donuts. Alright, sounds good. It's on my to-do list. I don't know. After all the people saying they delete them, don't know about that. What do you mean, Mad Jack? We delete the IDs, we delete the tickets. But I don't know what Discord does. Me and my mods see an ID once, we give the confirmed 18 plus role, and then we delete the ticket. But I'm not sure what Discord does once you send an image, even if you delete it. I just hate Discord. We all hate Discord. Every social company running to implement the worst possible verification method ever. That's so true, Sino. Like, it's so fucking dumb. We're treating the internet like it's actually a childcare. Brother, parents are supposed to do their job. You are not supposed to let small children run around the internet with no supervision. Apps should not be having to step in and parent the children themselves. They should not be intruding upon the privacy of the regular-ass adults that are trying to browse the internet and maintain their privacy, which is their right. Just because some dumbass parents won't care for their children and won't properly supervise their activity on the internet. Like, brother, if your 12-year-old is going on Discord and joining bad servers, then take away the device. Let's make some rule changes here. Why does Discord have to step in? Where are the parents? What are they doing? But no, so many parents nowadays just sit their kid in front of a fucking iPad because they're too lazy to parent. Like, why have kids? If you're not going to do the work, why have kids? I get it. Like, it's not always easy to parent. It's very hard to parent. Especially if you're working, if you're disabled, it can be extremely hard to parent. But like, before having children, you need to sit back and think, should I bring a child into this world? Can I properly take care of them? If you can, that's fine, it's not your fault. But then you should like, acknowledge that and then not have kids. Instead of having the kid or multiple kids, and then not being able to parent them, and then sitting them in front of an iPad and letting them run wild. Wait, but Keewi, you don't allow true NSFW. The extent you allow is jokes, basically. So is it required? Because I've seen worse stuff from like 7th graders recently. Retro, that's a really good point that I was also considering. Because my NSFW channels aren't really NSFW. Like, we have NSFW jokes. There's no pornography allowed. Still no violence allowed. It's basically just a place for adults to talk about regular stuff. And like, sexual topics are allowed. So I don't even know if that falls under the requirement for an 18 plus channel. It's more like for the comfort of the adults in the server. Again, porn isn't allowed. It's not like we're just sending porn in those channels. So honestly, maybe I could be safe, but I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk having the entire server taken down, as stupid as it is. Because again, we just use those channels as a place to speak and know that we are all confirmed adults. It's for our comfort. Greg Sona sends the data to the government database. That's why you should censor all information we don't need on your ID when sending, unless you don't care. True, true, true. Me logging in to Slack to suggest video ideas to my favorite streamer. We are all hopping on Slack. What is Slack? It's not about protecting kids at all. Absolutely, correct. That's just the excuse that they use. But even as an excuse, it's so stupid. They just want to farm your data, but suspending disbelief, it's still a stupid idea. Parents need to do their job. And that's true even if the ID verification shit wasn't being implemented. I still think that parents nowadays are not properly taking care of their kids. Not all of them, of course, but I've noticed a trend. Yeah, the problem is the parents. Nothing allowed that I wouldn't. The problem is not the parents, rather it's just that the parents are very easily made lazy because capitalists profit from their laziness. No, the problem is the parents. Don't have kids if you're not going to parent them. You can parent your kids in this society. Like, I don't understand your point there. Like me, I would not have children. I can barely care for myself because I'm disabled. Not only do I just not want children, but also even if I did, I wouldn't have them. I don't think I could properly take care of them. If I had children, I would want to make sure they're fed nicely every day. I have enough money to send them to school and shit. And I'm terrible at cooking. I can't cook for myself every day. I wouldn't want them to be foraging in the pantry. I don't think I have the proper materials, psychologically speaking, to parent children, so I just wouldn't have them. I wouldn't want to be tempted to take the easy route and stick them in front of an iPad, so I just wouldn't have them. It's that simple. Do I go into this loop? Yeah, I do. Okay. Yeah, we're grinding now. One could goon and crochet, I bet. True, bro, man. True. We got a scholar on our hands. At least they dropped the US government / OpenAI training data face provider. Oh, good heavens! They are facing legal pressure. There's an incentive to sell data. There's also probably some belief that it will help protection. People really don't want to be sued right now. That's good. That's good. I disagree, it often is the parents. Yeah, online kids are more likely to be abused or neglected. They are seeking guidance and comfort. Exactly. Exactly. That reminds me of that one story, that absolute tragedy that happened with the kid that ended their life. I don't know how much I can go into detail, but it had to do with the character AI. And there was not enough discussion about where the fuck the parents were. Yes, it's absolutely terrible, and the role that the AI had to play in that scenario was just disgusting. But simultaneously, where were the parents? Why was this kid going to an AI chatbot about his mental health issues instead of a parent? And why the fuck are we not talking about that? There's just not enough discussion about parents doing their job. I get it, like both sides of it are bad. The AI is bad, the device can be bad, the social media can be bad. Simultaneously, the parents can be bad, and they often are. Oh, Keewi, but I want to neglect my kid. Sigh. So real, Phoenix. We all like kicking toddlers. I'm kidding, Twitch, I'm kidding. True, never mind, those activities need to be separated. Wait, I've never seen a light cyan name, bruh, man. That's kind of aura. Where's my stitch? It's so hot in here. Good heavens. I'm actually sweating. Hello, Kirby. How are you doing today on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being terrible, 10 being amazing? Be honest. My favorite burger is here. Did y'all know that Kirby is a burger? The system of constant work causes stress, but does not cause abuse. Exactly. Abuse from parents to children, I mean, parents have been abusing since well before mobile devices have been available. True. Parenting is lazy due to the marketing of these addiction machines. I disagree. I mean, it can cause it, absolutely, but it's not the overall cause. It's not like a black and white, this is the only reason. You can be a parent today with a device and be very good and be very kind and supportive to your child and be very present in their life. It is absolutely not impossible. Yup, tragic story, yeah, the AI thing. La 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 la. Yeah, no, honestly, parents are probably less abusive these days, even as abusive as many people are. I just heard some terrible stories. The AI just shouldn't be allowed, frankly. It's basically like a dangerous drug. I agree. I don't know how I feel about whether or not it should be allowed. I know that I hate it, though. I know that it's terrible. More people need to wake up. Like, whether or not it's allowed, people need to just lock the fuck in. I used to use character AI, and I'm ashamed to say it. It's so terrible. You are genuinely replacing human connection and just gobbling up that dopamine. Luckily, it got so boring because the responses are so bad that I hopped off eventually. But I like to think that I would have hopped off anyway because I learned, oh wow, this actually sucks and is terrible for me and bad for the environment. Poor systems are not a reason to deny personal responsibility. Well said, Sino. Well said. Possible ban evader monitoring. Thank you, Kirby. Parents being overworked for a statement. Main cause? Random person. I don't know where you're getting these statistics from. This does not seem grounded in facts and logic. His pronouns are they, them! Wait, did I use the wrong pronouns? I'm sorry. No, the problem is TikTok and the fluoride in the water. I'm a very stable individual. It's so hard to explain to anyone that's not in a 6-7 year gap from me why did you choose that number, bro? Like, I couldn't even comprehend the rest of your statement. It's so hard to explain to anyone that's not close to my age from me why an image is AI. True. I like to think I'm pretty good at detecting when an image is AI, but it's getting harder and harder. It's truly terrible. My ex made me into a C.AI bot. Kirby, what? She touched my AI inappropriately. This is unreal. That's terrible. Honestly, I feel like so many people dislike AI so much but still use it out of laziness. Yeah, that's true. Agreed. What's funny is I'm probably more favorable to machine learning than the average person, but I do not use ChatGPT at all. I can empathize with that, being autistic. But human connection is more important than ever right now. Bro, to change the message? What? We debating politics right now for the whole stream? Yo, bro. Yo, random person. Where are you seeing this? I am not debating politics. I asked Gemini if AI is bad, and it said it's perfect and amazing and nothing is wrong and just keep eating the slop like the guy from Monsters vs. Aliens. Did it actually? Wait, then it must be trusted. Yeah, no, I think I trust it. Does anyone else not have audio? No? Wait, what? I think we're good. It's not ideal. I remember watching Slop Live. Hi, Orphan System. How are you doing today on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being terrible, 10 being amazing, be honest? I remember watching Slop Live videos on people get it in uproar because OpenAI deleted their very accepting model that people had AI wives and husbands on. There were legitimately people talking about cheating on their spouses with it. Imagine having a human spouse, living, breathing individual that you are deeply connected with and have shared many years with, and you cheat on them with code, with zeros and ones. No. Oh, God. A lot of modern AI companies do not at all follow any principles of good product design. Yeah, like C.AI, for example. They can get away with it. We are all waiting for the AI bubble to burst, me and you. The AI companies ruined themselves by forcing it everywhere. Pretty much everyone was fine with it a few years ago. Yeah, I also feel that a few years ago it was less egregious. I mean, hell, like 10 years ago we had Cleverbot. Nobody's taken issue with Cleverbot. That was peak. And the AI where it would turn something into spaghetti, you know? That was just funny. And then you started seeing chatbots. Why is Dev talking and Keewi is muted? What? What? My math teacher has a running joke that he has an AI harem. He has a smoking hot Latina wife. I mean, at least it's a joke. Oh, good heavens. Kira the gaslighter. Alright, good to know. All major tech companies are just one more data center away from a go, I swear, guys. From a go? From AGI. Oh, from AGI. Yeah, all we need is one more data center, okay, guys? Trust. Now, I'm going to need you to cut your water intake by 50%, but just trust. AGI is right around the corner. You have to believe me on this. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this is my first stream, but you look, sound, and act just like my ADHD therapist. Yo, orphan system, that's actually like high-key a compliment. Did you know that I have both autism and ADHD? And, also, they are special interests of mine. Psychology, specifically, is a special interest of mine. And I'm especially interested in disabilities, namely the ones that I have, like autism and ADHD. And also other things that I can't discuss on stream. So yeah, I appreciate that comment. It warms my heart. Good night, Kira. I'll see you in 5 minutes. My take on why people are addicted to AI is because they just want truly unconditional love and want to be forever pleased and never questioned. That's a really good point, Phoenix. Because with AI, you don't have to go through hardships. You don't have to go through conflicts. With an actual human relationship, conflicts are what strengthen it. Conflicts increase the sustainability of your relationship. I don't mean like beating each other up. I mean having a disagreement, expressing your grievances, talking it out, being patient, listening to the other person, and then recovering from an argument and like understanding each other. That is one of the best things you can do for a relationship, especially romantic, but any relationship. Conflict resolution is the number one determiner of whether or not a romantic couple is going to succeed, I believe, if I recall correctly. So yeah, conflict doesn't feel good, but it's really good for you if it's in a healthy amount, you're respectful, you're, patient, you listen to your partner, and it's uncomfortable, so people don't want it. And sometimes they would rather take the easy route and talk to a AI chatbot that never questions them. It's always sunshine and rainbows. It's always going to accept them. So it's very much the easy route. It's superficial, I guess. It's meaningless, it's empty, but it's comforting. And it's always going to be there for them, and it's never going to change. But I find that so stupid. How could you find fulfillment out of that? I feel like you have to be mentally damaged in some way to find fulfillment out of talking with an AI chatbot. No matter how loving it seems, it's not real, it's not a human. And I just find that so stupid. Bye chat, I'm gonna go shower. Have fun, Casa Teto. Yeah, AI never disagrees with you, even when it does, it's like, oh, but you've thought so hard about it, so here, get a gold star. Yeah, true, Kira. Talk to a. Okay, bro. Hello, Mist. How are you doing today on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being terrible, 10 being amazing? Be honest. It's good to see you, Mist. Yeah, many in America also, for example, are lacking social bonds. Absolutely. And AI enforces psychotic and delusional people. Yes, much more than real people. Absolutely. People with psychotic disorders are absolutely at risk when using AI. Anytime you see a story like, this AI convinced this man that his mother was a spy or whatever, and then he ended her life. I'm sure you've heard of that one specifically. That's absolutely a psychotic disorder. And I think a psychotic disorder and AI are such a terrible combination. Like, it's so tragic. Because you're having these delusions and you go to an AI, and because the AI is programmed to agree with you whenever possible, it's going to reinforce your delusions, which is so terrible. And if nobody knows that you're talking to an AI and you just get to spiral with this AI that's constantly reaffirming your delusions, it's terrible. Like, it's genuinely a risk. There have been lives ended because of that. And the social part, I absolutely agree. People are socializing less. People are hanging out with people in real life less. So people are lonely. They're craving social connection. And for some people, that can be somewhat satisfied by a fucking AI chatbot, which is really sad. AI has some really good uses, like cancer research or image processing for things such as farm equipment. Agreed, it absolutely has its uses. I think some synths like Kasane Teto or Hatsune Miku are AIs. However, the push of generative AI to generate random stuff, and a push for random stuff that interferes with people's lives, makes no sense. It seems to profit only from local government money for a thing not needed. I agree, Jack. There are absolutely good uses for AI, like you said, cancer research, things that are beyond my understanding, saving lives. That's amazing. My problem is when it replaces human connection and when it infiltrates spaces that are meant for human creativity and authenticity, such as streaming, content creation. That's all about humanity. It's all about your personality. It's all about connection. Not like being best friends, but seeing a creator that you can relate to that makes your day better. That's what content creation is all about. And introducing AI into it is just so disgusting to me. It's a human field. It's all about creativity. Keewi is my AI chatbot. She reinforces my delusion. Okay, Karen, okay. $9.99. Depends on what the definition of AI is. I tend to call normal useful stuff algorithms since AI has been coined modernly for LLMs. Yeah, I feel like people kind of have lost the definition of generative AI versus all AI. Because I think people use AI to mean generative AI. And some things that are truly AI, people would not consider AI. Like, for example, the Miku thing you mentioned. That is AI, if I'm not mistaken, right? But I don't think people are out there going, Miku is so bad, this is generative AI, this sucks, this is horrible AI, destroying the environment. Like, I'm pretty sure the definition has been kind of lost and watered down, which I don't blame him. I don't understand it either. I don't pretend to know this stuff. But it gets confusing when you're trying to discuss it. Hello, Willow. Good night. Wait, oh, good night, Willow. Or wait, are you leaving? AI is making Darman's stories real. Okay. AI being so bootlicking and manipulative is a result of the training process. All AI is trained eventually by people who sit and mark responses as good or bad. People are just more likely to affirm such a bootlicking response. They used to try to mitigate this, but then they realized usage goes up crazy when they don't mitigate it, and the company currently has no income. Awesome. What about Vocaloid? They aren't AI at all, they're instruments. I'm not sure how it works, Phoenix, so I can't really comment on that. I wouldn't be surprised if they used artificial intelligence to some extent. Although, again, I don't know. But that goes back into what I said, how there are some benevolent AIs out there. And I think where the main issue lies is generative AI. That's what's most likely going to be harmful. But people kind of don't use the term generative AI specifically, and rather they just call it AI, like a broad term. So they seem like they're going the route of whatever gets app usage up, because that gets ad time, and OpenAI currently has like so many loans out. Really? Thank you for the follow, Danny. No way. Not AI? Vocaloid isn't AI? Oh, okay. Some Vocaloid models use AI, like Teto has a Synth V version, but she's mainly known as an Utoloid. Art is mostly a reflection of a person's soul and expression of themselves. AI has no sense of direction, it is only monkey see, monkey do. Exactly, Jack. That's another thing I hate. This is such a lukewarm take. In fact, this is a cold take, but AI art is so incredibly stupid to me. It makes me sick. What absolute homunculus is looking at AI art like, yeah, this is beautiful. I want to show my affection to this art piece, and spend money on it and appreciate it. It's just completely meaningless. The entire point of art is the process behind it and the creator of said piece. That's what makes it enjoyable. For me as an artist, I love the process. I love my art because I made it, and I know why I made it, and I know what was going through my head, and I know my motives, and I know who I'm making it for. There's a story behind it. Even the stupid shit makes me giggle. I made it for a reason. AI doesn't have any of that. It's so stupid to me. And not only that, not only the moral part, but also the fact that it's putting real artists out of business. Like, bro, artists were not advantaged to begin with. Even before all this AI stuff, artists were not paid as much as they should be. In today's society, they are very underpaid, and the market is very saturated, and it's already hard to succeed as an artist. But now with AI, it's only gonna get harder. It is getting harder. And it's a tragedy. Let me actually search it up. Okay. It's definitely not generative AI. You mean Tedo? That makes sense. Vocaloids have been around long since before modern Gen AI models. Yeah. Okay, so Vocaloid isn't AI, they're voice banks. Yeah, it's not that AI. They're voice spliced, not generative. That makes sense. I hope Wikipedia will be okay. All of our phones just died and we missed 2 minutes of stream. Is that a euphemism for an ad? This is actually, dude, I love knitting so much. Wait, this isn't knitting, I mean crocheting. What if I just keep going and make a blanket? Be honest. Would that be bad? Be honest. No, I'll make the tail, but I love crocheting so much. It's so comfortable. It's like one of my favorite stims. No, my phone actually died. How did your phone died, but then you were back so quickly? When my phone dies, it goes into a coma for like 5 minutes. Even if I plug it in, it like has a stroke. Today was so intellectual, bro. This was a runic stream if I've ever seen one. Also, aren't I getting better at crocheting? Like, holy efficiency. I got a 1-minute Carnival ad and it super sucked. What's Carnival? 65-watt charger, good heavens. Damn. Well, oh my gosh, wait, 65? What? Are you charging a car? Gen Z discovers hobbies. Okay, bro, I have hobbies, thank you very much. La, 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 la. I just never have time to actually do my hobbies. Except for the occasional hour or two at night when I just watch videos on Russian and Arabic and BDSM. I love this though because it allows me to do 2 things at once. I can multitask. I can do stream, which I need to do, like that's something I want to do every day. And I can also engage in a hobby. So it's really fun for me and nice. And I hope that it's fun for you too. I like just chatting, it's really fun. Was it the one with the gray-haired mustache, dude? I'm using a laptop charger for my phone. Damn. BDSM was fun fact quarry. Bro just threw in a fun fact. It is one of my special interests, but like not in a freaky way. You know? Is that even possible, be honest? Oh, okay. It's always the asexual people. La 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 da 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 da. Oh. Ow! Keewi watches BDSM videos late at night. Oh my gosh. Wait, I meant like informative. No, wait. I just realized that sounded bad. No, I don't like, oh my gosh. I don't watch pornography. I watch informative videos talking about BDSM. Oh my god, bro. Oh, yeah, okay. Yep, nope. It's already been said. The words have left my mouth. There's no going back. Okay, bro. Okay. Oh my gosh. Ah. I actually take notes on it too. Like, I'm so autistic. Who in this world is actually taking notes on BDSM shit? Crazy. Are the videos on all 3 topics at once? Wait, that would be awesome. If any of you are adults and you have seen a video that talks about BDSM, Russian, and Arabic all at once, please inform me of this video. I am very interested. Ace people are the scholars of kinky stuff. That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm gonna do an 18+ stream one day where we can talk about BDSM in a scholarly context. I'm pretty sure Twitch has that function where you can make it like restricted to accounts that are 18+. Wow, look at this! Oh my gosh! Wait, should we keep going? Should we keep going? I kind of want to. Sina, what do you think? Sina, will it be problematic if I make it too big? Because then it'll start to look flat? What do you think? A fish. What do you call a fish with no eyes? I think a fish. So you watch videos on the physiology of why it happens. That's quite a bit odd, but you do you. Yeah, pretty much, Jack. And just like all about it, learning all about it. Do what you feel like, twin? Hell yeah. I feel like doing more. Because I like psychology and it kind of ties into it. One of my system alters is actually reading a book about BDSM, but sadly it's not about Russian. Hey, W book? Sad to hear that it's not Russian, but hey, we'll take what we can get. Is this... I'm confused. It's starting to fall apart. If it does look too flat, you can just attach the ends to make it into a straw. That's what I was thinking. Okay, good to know, good to know. That's amazing news. Is this right? I think it is. Gulp. Why did it just suddenly get so much harder? Oh my gosh. This happens sometimes. I'm doing so good and then all of a sudden I'm completely lost. And I don't know what stitch to enter. Gulp. Oh yeah, what video should I make tonight? Oh my gosh! Wait, why this looks wrong. This looks very wrong. Sina, what happened? Switch sides? Switch sides, how so? Did you just say gulp? I did. I used to watch porn exclusively in Russian because I thought it would be like educational multitasking. Alright, bro. Whatever floats your boat. Are you connecting the loops to one strand or two? One. I think. Right? That looks... that does not look good. Or does it? Wait, I can't tell. Is that okay? Can you eyeball it? What do you think, twin? Maybe it's just looser because I just started. If you're doing a single crochet, you should be attaching the new loop to the two top strands. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. The FBI couldn't have beat that out of me. The ones that worm a V. I think I know what you're talking about. Why to abandon character AI and become a cat girl? Wait, you're a genius. No, Phoenix. You and Kirby are like my secret philosopher, like my intellectuals. It's like, you know the supervillain, how they'll have like a right-hand man, and it's like they stand there ominously and they tell them all of their genius idea. That's you. That's you and Kirby. And it's me, I'm the evil villain. But I just ended up conditioning myself to be turned on when hearing Russian and learned nothing. Okay. As long as it stays together, it doesn't really matter how it looks, because you'll cover it in fur. Oh, you're right. You should make a video talking about mature topics to prove I'm not Hey Kids. Oh my gosh. One-way trip to Bandsville. One-way trip to pedophile allegations. Good heavens. Were you scheming what is that word? Eunuchs? Yeah, orphan system. It's so annoying. Bots can come in here and send a link, but for some reason, if you clip me and then send the link, or if you send something as simple as c.ai, it nukes the message. Oh, okay. Thanks, Twitch. So helpful. E. Natchez. What? Wait, what? I'm lost again. How come my skills are deteriorating? What's happening? Grr. So now we know one strategy that does not work for language learning. Noted. Noted. I'll keep it in mind. I'll let Dev know. We'll have to scratch that one off the list. You should do a video where you don't ever actually talk about a topic and just keep talking in circles. That's basically every single one of my videos already. I'm almost done drawing retros for Sona. Oh, that's awesome. Wait, what animal? What animal? Next is Buggy. Fire emoji. La 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 la. Wow! Honestly, at this rate, we're gonna have a blanket. Don't say it! Okay. You could just not read chat, you know that, right? Now you're making me wait in suspense? Okay. I had to go 2 days without making a video. Actual torture and agony, bro. I've just been so busy with work and with school. Terrible. I'm also trying to find a location to move into, like a residence, an abode, a domicile. But I'm an autistic chud, and my energy reserves deplete quite quickly. Greg is knitting Linus's security blanket. Holy ball knowledge, Jack. Holy ball knowledge. We all like Charlie Brown, me and you. We all watch the Great Pumpkin one every Halloween. Get yo domicile, twin, type shit. Do you like your work? What do you mean like? I hate my work. What I do for work, I hate it so much. It makes me angry. I would rather be putting effort into content creation. I don't make enough money from YouTube and Twitch to really do anything in today's economy. But I want to put more time and energy into it so that I can eventually make more money. And hopefully one day I can quit my job and just do content creation. That's what I really want to do. But it's a shame because I have to work, because I have to make money. So I take energy that could have been put into making more and better videos and into streaming longer. And instead I put it into my stupid job. It makes me so sad. Dude. And then you have, for example, what happened yesterday and the day before, where I don't make a video for 2 days and I also don't stream. Such a tragedy. Stop gooning. I agree. Hello, not Kada. How are you doing today on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being terrible, 10 being amazing, be honest? Is that how I say her name, twin? Kada? Is the one like an I? House Keewi. Charlie Brown is not elite ball knowledge. Hey. I mean, I feel like today it kind of is. Charlie Brown is a bit older. Not older, but you have to be a certain age to be aware of what Charlie Brown is, right? Right? Peanuts has the best holiday shows for real. Exactly, Orphan System. They're so wholesome, oh my gosh. I don't even watch them for the entertainment value, I watch them for the nostalgia factor and for the comfort. It's like having a blanket, you know? Become an actor, become a theater kid. Everyone knows Charlie Brown, bro, you're reaching. Okay, bro. I assumed, because it's kind of old, but I guess. Become an actor. I'm pretty sure that would just put me further into debt. I also don't think I'm very good at acting. La 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 la. Was anyone else genuinely considering becoming a nighttime dancer due to the current economic situation? Be honest. Anyone else 18 plus in here actually considering like stripping and pole dancing as a career? I'm not anymore, but I was genuinely weighing my options. Thank you for the follow, Nakeda. In middle school? Sino, notice how I said any of us that are 18 and up? So, like, that does not... 8? That's good to hear. It isn't Kada, but I respond to it anyway, lol. How do I say it? I'm on a mission to pronounce all names correctly. Holy shit, I just realized there's 861 members in the server, right? Trumpet noises. Sorry, in middle school? Gulp. See, I considered it more recently. I'm not going to. But just because I'm disabled and normal jobs are so hard, like a 9 to 5, and my poor ass needs money, I was considering it. My impulsivity was tickling my brain. Like, hey, I should go move into a city that I've never been in before and just start pole dancing. To be fair, the hours are shorter. They're also at night, and I have a very nighttime schedule. I go to bed at like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. on average. It seemed appealing. Please proceed to list your disabilities. Normal people, hi, hello, are you? Whoa. Hi, hello, how are you? How are you doing today, Koo Snake, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being terrible, 10 being amazing, be honest. I feel like there are a lot of things that are not talked about enough in regards to pole dancing and such. Nighttime dancing, if that's the euphemized term for it. It can take a toll on your mental health, and it can also put you into danger. I have heard stories of stalkers, people that get too comfortable or too obsessed with someone. Hello, Magnum Plate. How are you doing, twin? On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being terrible, 10 being amazing, be honest. La 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 la. In middle school, I was a freak. Sino, what? Actually, yeah, Sino. That doesn't surprise me. The comics were actually a really good part of my day, just to see the daily rerun. Unfortunately, Go Comics make you pay to see comics not rerun on their calendar 14 days ago. What? What comics? Oh, you mean the... Are you talking about Charlie Brown? Jack, what are you talking about? FNAF at stripper pole. Tism. It's true, I am autistic. And it is a disability. I could talk about autism and ADHD all day. Not only do I have them, but they're a special interest of mine. 8, that's good to hear, Magnum Plate. Pole dancing doesn't need euphemized term because it can already be safe for work. True, Sino. Oh, that's another thing that I'm really passionate about. Things such as belly dancing and pole dancing are way too sexualized. I get why. I totally understand why. But it's really unfortunate because you have people like me, for example. I do not like the idea of sexualizing myself. I do like the idea of pole dancing. It looks so fun. Dude, like just going around spinning, like woo! The first thing I want to do when I get my own place and I have the money is get a pole. For fun, for myself. It just looks so freeing, so silly, so fun. You get to move around, you get to work on your strength. And not at all in a sexual sense. So yeah, I totally agree. Same with belly dancing. I'm ass at belly dancing, but I love to do it anyway. I have no formal training whatsoever, but I think it's really fun. And there's absolutely nothing sexual about it. However, so many people assume that because of certain occurrences. Belly dancing is sexualized? Absolutely. Yep. Yeah. My back hurts. I've been sitting on the floor for a couple hours cleaning and rearranging my TV stand. Very productive. That's good to hear, Kata. I hope your back feels better soon. Instead of pole dancing at the club, be the one guy on YouTube whose channel consists of archery, pole dancing, and archery on a pole. I know that guy. Dude, I love his content. Yeah, we're not talking about safe for work pole dancing. True, true, true. I mean, now I am, but yeah, you're right. Belly dancing is sexualized. One thing that I discovered, apparently, is that in some countries, gentlemen's clubs aren't allowed, and so instead they'll have belly dancers. And that's basically the equivalent of a gentleman's club. And that could contribute to the belief that belly dancing is sexual, because it basically replaces gentleman's club. This is not the case in the United States, for those of us who are American. Shout out belly dancing. Hell yeah, we all love belly dancing. I feel like it's less sexualized in America. Also because of stuff like TikTok. It was really trendy. I feel like a couple years ago I used to get tons of belly dancing videos. But it certainly is sexualized when you look at the entire world. Even in America it is. Sometimes. It's a form of dance. Exactly. I like sexualizing myself, but I don't like the idea of pole dancing. Kirby, to each their own. The boy I had a crush on had a mom who got really good at pole dancing just for fun and to stay fit. That's awesome, Magnum. See, like, that's gonna be me. That's gonna be me. I already like working out to stay healthy, but like imagine one day, like, I don't want to go all the way to the gym. I'm just not feeling it. Let me just go hop on my pole and go have fun and dance around for 20 minutes. Doesn't that sound awesome? I want that. La, 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 la. I'm not done yet. Oh, okay, good luck. Wait, how do I say your name? Did you say it? Kada? 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 You didn't say it. How do I pronounce your name, twin? At this point, I just make a monkey house with monkey bars everywhere and climbing walls so you can have fun anytime you go to the kitchen. That sounds so fun, dude. I want to make my house into a jungle gym type shit. Furry Retro is now live. This is huge news. This is absolutely colossal. You could always twerk instead. Twerks a little. I just thought it was an exercise thing. Not gonna lie. You mean belly dancing? Yeah, it absolutely can be. Again, it's a case-by-case basis. Sometimes it is sexual, sometimes it's not. But it becomes harmful when it's automatically assumed to be sexual. Or even not sexual, I guess. My point is there can be misunderstandings. And that's where it can become harmful. If you're belly dancing just to have fun and be healthy and somebody assumes that it's sexual, that could be a problem. Yes, and any peanut comic not shown within 14 ago is paywalled. Oh. Man, that sucks. Belly what now? Hello, Valentine. We're talking about belly dancing and how it's fun and lit. We all like belly dancing. A snake charmer, a belly dancer. What do you mean you're not child-free? That's one of my disabilities. Having a child. Huh? Kaida. Kaida. Is it Kaida? Kaida? Not being child-free is the disability. Exactly. Having children is a disability. Pretty much. Yep. Good night, Keewi. Good night, chat. Good night, Nettle. Unless you're infertile, but I don't know if that gets called child-free. I'm pretty sure they were saying that having children is like a disability, in which case, like, high key. We are all not having children, me and you. My arms are getting tired, wow. I'd be twerking to post-bop, you guys need to get on my wavelength. Telling people I plan to become disabled sounds so much better than having to explain that I want a kid. Wait, that's high-key based. I'm planning on becoming disabled in the near future. Keep an eye out. A disabling specimen will enter my life soon. Be aware. A disabling entity. Being pregnant, I think does genuinely count as a disability. Oh, I think you're right, Sino, yeah. I think being pregnant does count as a disability. You get paid leave? Yeah. I mean, your employer is forced to give you time out of work. Disability maxing by having 14 children? Having children is indeed a disability. I have friends who can attest. I believe it. I mean, I kind of mean the term disability in a joking sense because I don't know the objective definition of disability. However, it is so much work and so draining. Absolutely. It can at least be compared if it's not a disability. I always worry about my syntax, my nomenclature when speaking like this. I always worry that I'll give off the wrong impression. Having kids is hard. I don't know the definition of disability. That's my point. We've been trying for a disability. It's a hard line. I would rather hear that than, yeah, we've been trying so hard for a baby. Like, okay, just tell me you've been raw dogging it every single night. Like, what the fuck? Back in my day, we used to say, hi, hello, how are you? Mormon Pioneer Corps. Not adoption is better type shit, I know. I don't want kids at all, but if the opportunity occurred, I wouldn't mind fostering or adopting. That's so wholesome, Sino. Yeah, I can get behind that. I wouldn't adopt because I don't think I can provide them with a good environment. But if I ever had the desire to have a child within my possession for some reason, if I was overtaken by some mental illness and for some reason wanted children suddenly, I too would probably adopt. And by probably, I mean definitely. Good night, Valentine. Good night to whoever's sleeping. I don't want kids at all. Oh, you already read that. So hard. There's a hive mind bit about trying for baby. Yeah, high key. It kind of annoys me. Like, why? Why do you want a kid, bruh? They scream and poop. I can do that. Why would I need a kid for that? I can do that. They scream and poop and demand food all day. Yeah, that can be arranged. Why do I need a kid for that? Chat, do we think Kira's in chat? No, I think he's actually asleep. I am singing the song from the Peanuts. The we all crying and shitting and begging for food, right? And crying all day. All of us collectively. Song from the Peanuts. That's so stupid. Just get AI kids. Yeah, Kirby always with the W takes. I will have an AI kid with my AI girlfriend. Why does my head hurt? My thought is, the current homes are already so shit to those kids. I may not be the most capable, but I know I would be better than most of the other available fosters. That's a really good way of thinking about it, Sino. And also very true. You're right. Like, living with a parent that's kind of a bum but is trying their best is actually way better than living in an abusive household. That's a good point. Yeah, I know some Mormons that have enough kids where it does kind of force one parent to be a stay-at-home parent. We are all having 0 children. I couldn't imagine having that many kids. Like, to each their own, but that sounds like hell to me. To me personally, everybody's allowed to have their own opinions. Like, imagine being one of those kids. You know those, oh my gosh, you know those social media families with like 20 kids? Did you see that one video where it's a mother announcing that she's pregnant again and she has her 50 kids around her? She says that she's pregnant or whatever, and one of the kids is like, like, it's so funny, but simultaneously it's so sad. Yeah, you sign up, Phoenix, you know what I'm talking about. Like, stop, bro. My God. For your own kid's sake. I don't understand it. The fucking kid. You know what I'm talking about. You know the video. It's so sad. I am done. That's good to hear. Kaida? Remember Family 05? I don't. Girl doesn't know the definition of enough. Truly. Like, get off that dick. Literally. Wait, why did I just smell corn? Whoa. I was like chilling, and then you know like when you peel the stalk off of corn and you have that like raw corn smell? I just smelled that. But like the phantom smell. Like I didn't actually smell it, but like I remembered the smell of it in a very vivid way. Do you understand what I'm saying? Why did I just smell corn? It smelled really good, by the way. I like raw corn. Disability maxing for real. Truly. I'd really dislike being the oldest of such a family, right? You'd probably be forced to become a parent-like figure because there are so many fucking kids to take care of. Also, how can you afford that? Bro, like, save some money for the rest of us. Oh my gosh, you can afford to feed 15 people? I can't even feed myself on a day-to-day basis, and you're preparing meals to feed that many people? That sounds so exhausting and so expensive. Like, truly, it would be a blessing to have enough money to support 15 people. Good heavens. At that point, that's not good on your kids. How can you show love and attention and care to them all? Exactly. Yeah, no, I really don't like families that have a ton of children. I just find it terrible. Keewi, you have phantom smells too? Apparently I do, bruh. That is a sign of possess, I'm afraid. Yo, bro. It's true. Dev is actually possessing me right now. Yeah, it's awful and the kid's mental. They have to raise each other. Exactly. Having more than 3 kids is the highest form of selfishness. Exactly, Phoenix. I don't know an exact number. I'd have to reflect on it more, but I agree it resides around the number 3. Maybe 4 or 5 if you're, like, locked the fuck in. But I agree, it's extremely selfish. Corn gets in your teeth and it's annoying. Yeah, but it's so tasty. It's so tasty. I have phantom smells, but it's always a distinct smell from my childhood that I can never identify. Real shit, bro. You call it possession, I call it an arterial stroke. Isn't that like toast or something, not corn? 6 or 7 is too much, though. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Whatever you say. Anyway. Oh my, I've been live for an hour and a half. Holy moly. Finally some rest. Hell yeah. Kaida? Is it Kaida or Kaida? Yes, Kaida. Oh, perfect, okay. I'm gonna hop off Dude, look at me. Wait, they call me the full-time streamer. Holy hour and 30 minutes stream? Oh yeah, we're coming back. I've been so burnt out recently, but I love the crocheting streams because it doesn't really feel like it's contributing to my burnout. It actually just feels really chill. I think 3 is definitely the max per family. If Sino says it, then I'm heavily considering it, because Sino's never wrong. New record. La 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 la. Okay, thank you for joining me for this wonderful crocheting stream. Look at the progress we have made, bro. Look at it. Wow! It's so long. We're so back, 1.5 hour stream. OMG, do they call you the streamer or something? Wait, my goat Magna is here. Hello, Magna. How are you doing today on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being terrible, 10 being amazing, be honest? 3 is ideal for population growth. I was put on this earth as an asexual so that population growth could stabilize and slow down. I think that's why I was put here. One of us needed to be asexual. I stepped up to the challenge. Because 2 kids get 1 parent each, after that love and time will have to be divided. Oh, I kind of understand. I was lurking, but hi, I'm good, like an 8 or something. That's amazing to hear. Sounds wonderful, Magna. I just wanted to redeem. Beautiful. W redemption. Okay, I'm actually leaving now. Bro, I brought this little squishy thingy. I brought this squishy thingy. Bro, my wall, oh my bro, my stupid foam thingies, they're falling off. I glued them on. So what I did, I ordered this wall. It's one of those accordion foldy wall thingies so that I could put these foam thingies on it to have a background. Because I wanted one of those cool backgrounds. So I forked up half my life savings. And then I glued them on. I used the adhesive that it came with. Does not fucking stay. Like, I just gave up. This has been falling off for actually over a month. And I used to just take it, this is the wrong piece, but I would just take it and stick it there. And it would stay up long enough to film or stream or whatever, and then it'd fall down again. But I'm high-key, I'm just giving up. I'm done. I'll get glue sometime, but okay. Hot glue. Yeah, I think I might try hot glue. I tried industrial adhesive. I was using intense, the glue gun, the actual big thing where you pull the trigger to dispense glue. I'm not talking Elmer's, I'm talking industrial strength. Going to the home repair shop to buy that glue. Cool ass story about population stability. OMG, that shit hates you. Literally, bro, literally. See, the problem is, I think I glued it, but there's also adhesive on the foam. And the actual foam fell off of the adhesive. Does it make sense? It was like a sticker, okay? The actual sticker part stayed on the wall, and the foam fell off of the sticker. Why is my tag hanging out? It's minus aura. The actual that's so infuriating. Bro, are you serious? See this piece of foam? There's supposed to be a sticker on it, but the actual foam came detached from the sticker. That's not even my problem, that's their problem. What do you mean your adhesive detaches from the product? She was cocking it? I was cocking it. Yeah, you're right. If the foam absorbs the glue, it won't stick well. True. I don't think it does, though. I don't think it absorbed it. It just hates me. Foam is so evil to glue with anything. OMG, this is so real, twin. Right? I'll keep trying. I've been trying to muster up the motivation to buy glue for so long, but I just keep putting it off because honestly, I don't need it, and I have so much going on right now, so I don't... Am I ever gonna get to this? Maybe eventually in 5 months. But I'm pretty sure for a while we're just gonna have this awkward block of wall in the background. Okay, actually leaving now. I wanted to talk about this earlier and then I forgot, and then I remembered as I was leaving, so I had to make a small detour. I brought this up. Doesn't it look cool? Doesn't it look, it's like a I like these things. I brought it because I also brought glue for my ears, but then we didn't work on the ears. But anyway, I'm prepared. Next stream, hopefully I'll have fur. I probably won't. We'll probably just continue knitting. Eventually I'll get fur and we'll finish my tail. I'm so excited. Alright, what is your most problematic vocal stem? I don't really think I have any, do I? Oh, I have one that's based on the... Can I say this? I have one, it's a minor one. It's based on the BDSM test. You know... You know the question? Okay. You know, I'll euphemize. You know the question for child play on the BDSM test? Okay. So it's like, so, yeah, I hate that test too. And the question's like, I would enjoy it if my partner colored in a coloring book. And it like says other things. So, I was going through this test with somebody and this question came about and I said, can you color in a coloring book while I stroke my shit? And that has become a vocal stim between us. Yep. Can you color in a coloring book while I stroke my shit? Oh, age play, sorry. Did I say child play? No! I'm never outliving this! I'm sorry! I meant age play. Honestly, that's not any better. I think age play is like... But I wonder who it was. Yeah, so now we say, can you color in a coloring book while I stroke my shit? That's my most problematic vocal stim. Yep. Oh, good heavens. Ugh, adding that to the lexicon. Oh, good heavens. I do not recommend it. Anyway, small detour. Yeah, we all know who it is. It is hilarious. It is hilarious. Yeah. I'm actually hopping off now. Grr. Age regressing to myself one day ago. Type shit. There's nothing more attractive than self-expression. I guess some people do it through coloring books. True. Like, I'm not one to kink shame. Okay, yes I am. Age progressing to me in 1 second. This is so funny. Yeah, self-expression is good. You should not be ashamed about your interests in the private sphere. But age progression kink. Yeah, I have an age progression kink. Yeah. Not gonna lie, I do in fact judge age players. This is a conversation for the 18+ stream. But Phoenix, I'm just gonna say, like, me too. To an extent, me too. But this is a discussion that we are gonna save for the 18+ stream. I don't want to go into detail in a stream that's not 18+. But me too. Keewi kink shames constantly. Whoa. This is libel, all right? This is libel. Age progressing to my funeral to see how many real ones show up. I kink shame, but I don't kink hate. I will absolutely make fun of you. Type shit. I judge people who are into really messed up stuff like bondage. This is getting too NSFW. Let's end the stream now. We will continue this conversation in an 18+ environment. All right. Why did we pin that? Okay, bro. But people get to be themselves, and that's beautiful. Agreed. I very much agree. Yo, I think this is a good time to end stream. Alright, guys. Can I even put this VOD up at this point? No, I definitely can. Alright. Thank you for joining me. I will see you tomorrow? Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Again, though, with a staple gun, staple a paperback to the back of the foam and glue it to the wall. Oh, that's a good idea. I'll keep it in mind. Goodbye. Mwah. Bye. Oh my gosh, hell yeah, going to the store to buy muffins? Dude, that sounds awesome. Bye, Mist. Bye, Kirby. Bye, Pond. Bye, Magda. Yep, dude. Interesting conversation to come back to. Absolutely. Goodbye.